Palestine freed. They had dreams like you and me. Don't you see? Won't you listen? Blood from their body, rubble it moistens. Tears from loved ones, the soil now glistens. It matters not whether you're Jewish, Muslim, or Christian. This should be a humanitarian mission. A brutal genocide is happening without comprehension. Have people simply lost all compassion? My heart can't stop thinking of the countless children now orphaned. What is their fate? How can the world be filled with such hate? Put yourselves in their shoes. The scenes are too scary. How many years of pain and trauma must their bloodlines carry? When the sky darkens and their tired eyes try to shut for the night, what flashbacks do they witness? Is it sweet memories of their parents that fill them with light? Maybe their I love yous as they kiss them goodnight? Or haunting images of their last moments together as they were fighting for life? Is it yesterday's horrors or tonight's or tomorrow's that leave them awake, a never-ending tragedy they can't seem to escape? How about that young mother-to-be, 9 months pregnant? What grief did she see? The love of her life and her sweet unborn baby, both lost in an instant? While her bosoms may fill, her life is now empty. As grief goes, she's seen and felt plenty. Worse yet, if one can even dare to compare, entire lineages are being erased, leaving no person to spare. The grandparents whose stories once filled the air, and even the youngest who lived life without care. A tragedy under the guise of warfare, I swear. Do they think our men don't have hearts that also bleed? We know this life is temporary, gone with such speed. It's all a test, it's within our creed. Defending their land, countless people have died, but I can't help but mention, while praying for peace in this world and the next, let us not forget to pray for a Palestine freed. Of their love, sabr, and patience and bravery, let me take a moment to burst your bubble and remind you of the countless innocent men searching for life under rubble. They are undoubtedly heroes, not causing any trouble. And what of the doctor? The scenes he witnesses are nothing but horrible, striving hard to save as many lives possible, ultimately returning home to find nothing and no one but gravel. They lived and they died for a Palestine freed, away from this life that's filled with such greed. The West has an agenda that they constantly feed about our faith and our men. Don't they know it is the truth that will always succeed? They call it war. We've heard this spiel before. Let's be clear. This is genocide. I wrote this poem a month into the bloodshed, from before famine was widespread, before people just searching for food so their family could be fed were left to become shrouded instead. Who knew simply queuing for bread would leave countless dead? How can it be more than 160 days and still horrific scenes we see? You wonder why your silence bothers me? I wonder, where's the shared humanity? Today it's them, tomorrow me, my child and me, who may be under rubble or some other kind of trouble, will scream and scream, beg to be seen, and you'll say you're just not political, or it's complicated. Well, let's make it simple. Imagine your own child filled with potential, his eyes shimmering a beautiful twinkle. Despite the struggles of life, he is always so gentle. He never seeks trouble. In fact, he's an angel. Even after days of bombardment, tremendous fear, and displacement, he utters not the slightest complaint. For he sees in his father's eyes the deepest pain, and he knows his mother's constant strain. Then, one day, people storm into their home, taking his mother, father, and brother. How would you feel if your parents were killed in front of you, friends tortured, and loved ones forced to flee? Would you not grow up and seek to be freed? Our governments are complicit in genocide. Their motive is nothing but greed. If you're blind to all this suffering, please take heed. Mainstream media is not what you need. Years of lies that they've fed and still feed. Vicious toxicity. Please have the strength to break free. Let's build a world where truth and justice succeed.